On this episode of Lapeef, Let's Talk.
A lot. So it's important to have a meeting of the minds and an understanding. I'm not talking about.
I agree with that.
You
and
wanting
that's
your
supposed
wife
to take place before you go and walk down the aisle, right?
Yeah, you need.
All I'm saying is once ladies out there, once you take this man's hand and say yes and get married, all that no shit need to be gone. Or y'all, it ain't about I need to find somebody I need to make a sacrifice when I'm married. No, I'm marrying you so that I don't have to. I picked you so that I don't have to make no sacrifices. I want what I want. You know what I mean? So I'm being precise and surgical with who I'm choosing.
Y'all are making this overly complicated. Put that hoe out, man.
We made it complicated.
Yeah, man. I mean, I don't really understand, man. Like, this ain't even a discussion that y'all should even be having with these chicks, man. Like, let that shit go.
Oh
Here's the key, fellas. Like I said, drop that bitch off at the end of the driveway. Tell her to come get her shit. And if she's there any longer than 15 minutes for her to be able to remove it off your property, call the police for trespassing. Get that hoe up out of there. I'm done. You're more than welcome.
Can I speak now? I'm a married woman. I want to say something because I don't know all that was unnecessary. But so as a married woman, all I'm saying, maybe Anton and everybody else that agree with that, is that when you're married, you're one. It's not saying you can't say no, right? You have a right to say whatever you want. It's just that when you are married to a man and a man is married to a woman, your goal, your mission is to please your spouse every day if that person asks. Not, I'm going to say no because I'm tired. Those are the things that's going to get people messed around with. You don't play with that. You married. So that, like, you saying wow, but it's the truth. Like, you don't sit around and say, oh, I'm not going to do shit because I don't.
Sheba, are you married? I just want to ask.
Very.
Oh, damn. She married.
Cap,
God,
bro.
I feel bad for you.
Cap.
Don't, because we good over here. But what I'm not going to do is get on a panel and fake the funk for YouTube because it sounds good. And that's how y'all get tricked. Hold on, let me finish. That's how y'all get tricked by women. And you say she changed when she got married, because we get up here and we say whatever shit feels good. We want to give you a feel good moment opposed to reality. Now, I never said that a woman should not please her husband. I said she has the option to say no.
Yes,
that's all I said.
She does have the option to say no, but with every thing that comes out of your mouth, there's an equal and opposite reaction to what either comes out of his mouth or, so at the end of the day, yes, you have the right to say no, but there's a but. You keep saying no, or you say no too many times, your ass gonna be out on the driveway waiting on an Uber, married or not.
That's right.
So what I was responding to initially,
so you have the right,
was what Bruiser said. He said her purpose is to fulfill my sexual desires. Depending on the man, that could range. Hold on. Depending on the man. Depending on the man, let me finish. What? You don't know what that is. Each man has different sexual appetites. So it depends on the man and what that means to him.
But that's changing the narrative. You saying
that's not changing the narrative.
That's saying you're saying every man.
No,
I didn't say every. You didn't hear me.
I said somebody and you don't understand or want to fulfill his sexual desire. Whatever his sexual desire is, if you can't handle it, don't marry him. So once you marry the man,
I married the man. We good.
Hold on.
My husband don't have me in a room full of in an orgy. My husband don't have me a swinging spot. We good.
Can you let me finish? So after you're married, you both have an understanding of each other's needs, wants, desires, and whatever. So once you're married, because we're talking about marriage, once you're married, if you cannot live up to those needs and desires, there's going to be some issues, unless there's health issues. If there's a health issue with the man or the woman, understood, because it's the death till death do you part, whatever, understood. But if you don't feel like it way too many times and you ain't doing shit, there's the problem. if you're tired because you busting your ass at work and you paying most of the bills, half of the bills, that's a problem. Because the first thing you're gonna say is, yo, I'm paying all these bills, I'm busting my ass like I'm a dude. No, I'm tired. That's when I say you have the right.
I'm not talking about tired scenarios.
I'm almost done. So if you busting your ass like the man, you have the right to say you tired. But if your man has put you in a position where you are bringing in 30% of, you know, the work or the income or whatever, and you have somewhat of a comfortable life, and to a certain degree, you ain't doing shit, now it's going to be a problem. You can't fulfill my sexual desire and I'm taking care of your ass. There's a problem then.
I'm not talking about traditional needs of a man. I'm talking about some men have different appetites. And my advice to the women is you need to be asking questions. When a man says your purpose is to fulfill me and my desires sexually, you need to be asking him, what is it that you desire? Some men want you on tape. Some men want to wear your butthole out. So we need to talk. So don't get up here.
Wouldn't he know that by the time y'all married?
I'm just saying.
My question was, by the time y'all married, wouldn't he know that though? Just a question. I
said for her to ask questions.
Okay. Because I'm somewhat agreeing with you, Queen Sheba. You know, I get what you're saying. Women do have the right to say no, depending on the circumstances. Because
what do you disagree with what I say? Sheba?
What Anton is saying, I'm paying everything. Get your ass over here. Yes, because you ain't got shit else to do. But if you busting your ass and you on this 50-50 shit, and you know, I would say, yeah, you do have the right to say no because you tired.
Partnership, right?
You working like a man. You tired.
So what did you disagree with about what I said, Queen Sheba?
I said you use the word sexual desires. And I said that could depending on the man, that could mean a lot. So it's important to have a meeting of the minds and an understanding. I'm not talking about
I agree with that.
You wanting your wife
to take place before you go and walk down the aisle, right?
Yeah, you need.
All I'm saying is once ladies out there, once you take this man's hand and say yes and get married, all that no shit need to be gone. Or y'all, it ain't about I need to find somebody I need to make a sacrifice when I'm married. No, I'm marrying you so that I don't have to. I picked you so that I don't have to make no sacrifices. I want what I want. You know what I mean? So I'm being precise and surgical with who I'm choosing.
Y'all are making this overly complicated. Put that hoe out, man.
We made it complicated.
Yeah, man. I mean, I don't really understand, man. Like, this ain't even a discussion that y'all should even be having with these chicks, man. Like, let that shit go.